Hey, grind to the rise, grind to the rise. Hey, Misfits on the bound, Rage Against the Machine. You know, there's some voices you just like when you try hard, but when stanky leg stuff come out their mouth, you know what I'm talking about, and then knowing fully well that one of they whatever they do up there used to live here and stuff like that, so you know all that. You see what I'm talking about? So I gotta come. I gotta come. Play game. Let's play. What we talking about, Sean? Listen. Go around YouTube now. You're gonna see stars, singers, actors, used to be on news channels and stuff like that. What they doing? Come on in. Come on in. Like my fellow man say, take your shoes off when you come in. Come on in. Come on. Time's changing. And we got time. They're on YouTube. Trying to supplement a living. They're on YouTube. Trying to save a character. They're on YouTube. Trying to get that clout that, watch this. Who's that put out and said, you on YouTube, you over low budget and you on there, yeah. Who was that saying that back in the day? Who was that, y'all? Who was that? All of them? Some of them like, I could never. I ain't got to go on there and they down there begging for money. Who was that? Who was that, y'all? Who was that? Ooh, YouTube. YouTube. Who is that, y'all? Okay, good. So now that I got your attention, of course, all those now on the down low on YouTube. Then caught you, regular degulas, peasants, commoners. What y'all got going on down here in this low budget zone? What y'all attracting? I was told by a millionaire, supposedly, or rented. They all rented. These are rented people. A millionaire. We don't spend time worrying about nobody who ain't got nothing. We don't. Which one? Mr. Farmer, which one you think I should use, sir? Respectfully. That's what fueled me, I ain't gonna lie. I see the right thing pushing out there. Don't show me right. To confirm I'm right about how we doing it. Sorry about that little bit. I was in that 105 right there. You know what I'm saying? It's a little heated inside. I calm it down a little bit. See what I'm talking about? So, once again, the resonation of wanting the race, the hangings, the lynchings and stuff like that is going on. And everybody like, this don't even make sense, knowing fully well, folks know not to mess with, I'm trying to tell you something. Pay attention. Folks know not to be doing this. Don't nobody want this type of smoke from us. Think about that, beloved. Like, really? Folk don't want us uprising. Folk no, we can't win against no uprising. No. Folk no. Don't be stupid. See, I'm trying to take us. Come on, lift our heads. Come on. Everybody. I don't give a damn. Leader this, 4 stars this. That don't matter right here. Everybody. Aish. Pull our head out that 2-point of contact. No, why? Because showing the instrument and the weaponization and then where it's coming from. Where them radio stations coming from on the down low? Down low. Yeah, on the down low. Out there in California, right? How much of a mess is that out there and all that stuff? Something like that? Huh? What are we talking about? Okay. Who is lost the driving the car of the government? Somebody fill in that blank. Who lost the keys to the government car? Pow. Okay. What party got majority boule? We're getting to some questions around here. We're getting to some hard questions around here. What party got majority boule? Beloved Monroe, content creator. Others that said, hey bro, we done lost DEI jobs. 60,000 almost. Women ain't got no jobs out here, bro. 60,000, so I charged that too. I double it up. 60 and 60, what's 6 and 6? Anybody? It's been a while, 120,000, okay. That's what I look at. Even in between. Somebody said, pushed it out there. We trying to get that, whatever, I ain't gonna say that. So of the 60,000, what you think they is? You think they boule? You think they belong to the over there in that Democratic Party? Would you be happy if you lost your job? And the masses like that, because people were out here being greedy and doing stuff with people's money and they found out, and all that stuff. Succubus funds, slush funds, frustrating. You see what I'm talking about? You get what I'm talking about? Good. Now, you see what I'm talking about? So, how dare y'all? And then, who out on the outside looking in, pay attention, on the outside looking in, analyzing, saying, damn, we thought y'all was doing right by Martin Luther King. Said that when we get up, we're gonna do right by each other. Bernie Mac just was on comedy and said, had a joke and he said, it was a Hispanic, him, and a Puerto Rican. And he's looking for God, trying to get in the gate. And he's telling him, go down, God down the street. And I'm gonna swift it up. He saw the message said, he gonna go first. He said, let me go in here. He said, if you could tell me the name of God or something like that, to get in the gates. So he said something, couldn't get in. No, that ain't. Puerto Rican, no, that ain't. Bernie was like, let me whisper in your ear. Can I whisper? Leaned over. Shh. Open the gates! He said, what? The two said, what'd he say? He said, man, when we gonna stick together? So, you don't think people disturbed about the 60,000? He said that's just females. We ain't talking about the men. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? In the government. Doge. Them cleaning the house. Pay attention. So what that bring? People depletion of their funds. Gotta take about they cars, the expenses and all that stuff. Gotta move, gotta downsize. You think that feel good to anybody? I was once way up here. Mansion, 10 bedrooms, this, Jeeps this and G that's, and they like to talk. Like, don't you got a G wagon, a G da-da-da? It's better than a Mustang. You know what I'm talking about? Hey. So if DEI and all that stuff, beloved, losing that, then these people supported people, right? Listen to me now. No different than I understand why insurance premiums are so high, and you get one ticket and it's gonna go $150. Ha. Why? Because you paying for the losses of insurance that people have stopped paying. See, that's 60,000 people. You know they ain't paying their insurance. I doubled that up. That's 120,000 people. They can't pay their insurance. They barely paying the car payment and hiding the car in the garage. It's on my block, beloved. Stop playing. So when you hear the rhetoric, the fuel, who's gonna fuel that fire? These fools. Because these are the same people that support these such hard liberal radio stations, whatever, go all these places, right? And what do you think? How you think they support them? Man, you better talk about, man. You know what I'm saying? Da, 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 da. They got to hear this. They used to party and live next to these folks. Da da da. Man, you need to let it be known on your state. You need to let it be known on your channel, man. This is woo woo woo. So understand the dynamics. This is what I told you. All your kinfolk ain't your skinfolk. This is so sad of a day, but it's our reality, beloved. And we have to own it. It's our reality. It's our reality. It ain't just been a separation of rich and poor, classes. It's deeper with us. On the outside, it's that too. But inside, it's so much deeper with us. It's classes. It's how smart you are. It's what you look like. You too dark. You too red. Your hair don't, you nappy. You too ghetto. You're not classical. You have no coof. It's deep with us. Remember rock? Remember good hair, bad hair? And if you don't, young folk, go look at Chris Rock. He got a good hair, bad hair movie. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? Showed all of the issue with just good hair and bad hair. So what you think? It just stopped right there? No, it drips all into the brain or comes the brain outside to the hair. Whichever one, dysfunctional. You see what I'm talking about? We sitting up here, if you got nappy hair, you ain't about. If you got good fine hair, you are. Your hair cooperates. Imagine that. Like the nap ain't cooperating for a purpose because it's coming out that way, out my head that way. See what I'm talking about? Always a purpose. So what am I saying? I am going to continue to be the one, the hardliner, against these idiots. You think they educated because they on the radio. But if you don't stop. Everybody couldn't be like Smiley. You know what I'm talking about? So, just able to run around there and tell jokes like half a king. So, we have to inspect the deck on this stuff. Now, that's not saying, beloved, I know more than in the reality of understanding some of these hangings. Oh, for sure. For sure. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah, some dudes, somebody got proud and got you know what I'm saying? Antsy and they even get, but all of them, no. I know us. You see what I'm talking about? I know us. You see what I'm talking about? Who's us? We owls. There's always somebody up. You see what I'm talking about? So the folks that ain't necessarily supposed to be in your community or around these areas, they would have been a black. Right now, somebody would say, yeah, somebody would have been in somebody's station saying, these vehicles, what I seen, da-da-da, and they don't normally come in here, and y'all know I'm telling the truth. So that's how you know. Understand what I'm saying? Among us. That's what I'm saying. Collectively, we have to work so hard so we can pinpoint, just like the man said, Mr. Shelman, can I keep your car? Because I need to pinpoint where exactly the problem coming from. And right now, the car is not showing them errors. It's an out. Come on now. So throwing both stones, understand the power structure, beloved. Would our own within ourselves who play like they would us, like Miss Chapman, follow Miss Chapman. Okay? Follow Black, Tim Black. They just stronger than I am. I'm speaking, hey, let's keep it real right here. You know what I'm saying? Let's don't play games. That's why so much of the energy go down and the beloveds go down and research the ground for themselves to look in people's eyes and get a feel of the ground. We doing that. They doing that. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. And I believe all pluses to the Most High is making this energy come out of me and so many else because so you don't be disturbed. If we find out some real crazy stuff about ourselves. You see what I'm getting at? But I'm not disowning somebody outside could be trying to hurt us, damage us, so that power turn, we're hesitant, we're scared and fear monger and stuff like that. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. Okay? But what I won't do, what I won't allow, is the one side just play on that, the race baiting thing and all that. I won't let it. I don't give a dang who they are. I don't give a dang how much they made money, how to be funny and stuff like that. Calm down, punk, because that's all you is. You would think people would be more professional and more responsible up there, but this is part of the industry. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? The industry wants its power back. That's why that song came out. They want their ratchet back. What's ratchet? They want to talk about the funny artist and all that stuff, put the onus on, because when you're talking about the artist or you're talking about what they doing and stuff like that, pay attention. When you're talking about the politician and all that stuff, pay attention. When that stuff coming out their mouth, watch this. That's making them money. Good publicity or bad? Because if I say sexy somebody, da da da, now you go watch da da da, good or bad, put on song da da da. See what I'm talking about? Ratings. You can't even watch me. Feed my views. See what I'm talking about? Don't let people play us. This is why we here. All right. So yeah, we ain't. Lastly, pay attention. This the catcher. This the biggest kicker. If you're gonna sacrifice folks among you to get the power structure back, who you gonna sacrifice? You gonna sacrifice in the middle? You gonna sacrifice high on the totem pole? No. We trying to survive. We elite. You gonna sacrifice low levels. Ain't part of the family. See how this work? See how this work? Everybody see how this work? Yeah. So you thinking, oh, but Sean, there's intelligent young people going to school. So that don't mean nothing to people who already have a orchestration and their family nepotism lined up to take their place to, you see how they go? You ain't got, until you buy your way up in there or let somebody bend you over or whatever, and get in there, you see what I'm talking about? What we talking about? Peasants, commonaires. What we talking about? So until we start, think about it, beloved. And I want you to just really think about it. Marinate over it. Marinate over it. Look in the mirror too when you marinate over it. Why ain't no elite sacrifices getting home? Why ain't just as susceptible? Running all with the folks. Why ain't no rich black man or rich black woman who hang around a whole bunch of white folks? Taylor, you out there? You published anything? Publication? What? Huh? Maybe an elite can handle, tell me that. Oh, well, our friends aren't like that. What? So you admitting it's not racism up there, but make sure it's racism down here. Why any of the black folks in the Republican Party? Huh? See what I'm talking about? Judges all out though wrong out here. Cops all up. Why ain't none of them? Why? Huh? Yeah. Okay. You start. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. The number starting to add. Yeah. Cause see what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? So when that start happening like that, and it start being like, cause the rate. Get close. They not gonna tell you this. Folk not gonna tell you this. Lazy-minded, stinking, thinking folk ain't gonna tell you this. Come on. When King them was battling back then for equality and stuff, did you know that back then Jim Crow didn't care who you was, ninja? I don't give a damn that you Thurgood Marshall. I don't give a damn that you Medgar Evers. I don't give, beloved. See, you think I'm not saying things. Martin Luther King, I don't give a damn who you is, and you the head of the boule. See, back then, oh yeah, racism. Yeah, we had to swallow that. It was right in your face. They wasn't scared to let you know. You heard the trucks going and coming. You seen the cross burning it out. And they ain't care who you were. You who? Martin Luther King. Beloved, I'm lying. They even laughing. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. So why today people getting a pass? I'm telling you why. I'm more than enough knowing that it ain't what you think. This is deep. Folk want their power back, and somebody, dirty little filthy, half-ass, ain't used mouth, ran. He forgot. He said, we gotta take the gloves off and get dirty. You go find out who said that. He was your leader at one point in time. There's your blue clue. And I told you, I bear witness to how much power just a senator has. Beloved, these senators can be little presidents. These senators are little presidents. These governors, for sure, little presidents in their state. Them senators of them states show little. Understand? Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. That's why I feel Mr. Trump doing what he got to do on this ground. Because there's people who will sell Americans out to get back in power. That download fool on that radio is one of them helpers. Just like the smile dude. This is real. This is trill. On the highest, on the low, in the middle. For sure.